last 3 days we've had some pretty high winds. That tree right there, it's starting to worry me. He's leaning pretty good. It might fall next to the shop if it falls, but it might fall on the shop. Take you over to the other side and get you a look at it. It's a pretty tall tree, like 70 feet tall, I would guess. It's got a good bend to it. So if you look at the bottom of the tree, it's got a big bend in it, but then it kind of goes straight after that. So right there, it looks like it's leaning toward the shop more than it is. I don't dare get my chainsaw out right now, not with the wind blowing the way it is. It's kind of unpredictable. I've been hoping for the last couple days, watching this tree just start to lean a little bit more. I'm hoping that tree stays upright until we have a day where there's not any wind and I can drop it right out that direction. I know I can drop it kind of next to the shop, kind of going that way. But I've got to wait till the winds calm down. I can't drop it right now. Cross your fingers, maybe. The wind is kicking pretty hard. I think we're scheduled to have high winds for the next, 24 hours. After that, I can get my chainsaw out and drop that thing before it falls in my shop. On the bonus to it, got a whole lot of lumber in that tree and I'm dropping it right next to my sawmill. It's always a bright side, as long as it doesn't fall. Always a bright side. Now it's a couple days later and the wind's calmed down a lot, but it's still kind of going, so I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to cut this thing down right now or not. I'm hoping for the breeze just to die away completely so I can just concentrate on dropping this tree the direction I want to. That's what I've been watching it do, just start leaning that direction. So we'll post up on another side over here, get you another view of it again without the wind blowing it around so much. You see how the tree grew at an angle and then straightened back up as it got taller. So the angle down here makes the tree, the weight is over here, and I don't want it to go that way. I want it to go directly toward that little scruffy looking pine tree right there. The top 10 feet of this tree should hit or pass the bottom of that little pine tree right there. Not little, but scruffy looking thing. And that's where I want to drop it, which isn't too far off of the angle, the two angles, the one angle going this way and the other angle going that way. If I can get it to fall that way, I'll be square. So that's what I'm up against, and I don't know if it surpasses my ability or not. I've made trees fall against their lean, but not with my shop involved. The shop that I just got done building. We're supposed to get another storm blowing in here. Pretty good storm with snow and everything blowing in here in about 4 or 5 days. So I'm sweating it a little bit, but we'll get this thing going. It may not happen today, but I'm gonna get my chainsaw out and get it sharpened today and get everything started. Start the process of dropping this tree. Cleaned a bunch of stuff out from around that tree. Just another angle on it to see the curve at the bottom going up. Straightens out up top. I've got an orange line painted on the bottom of that tree about 4 foot up. The higher up I cut, the more weight is pushing the tree that way because of that bend. If I could cut it up above the Connex box, say 8 feet above that, you'd have a whole lot of weight pushing the tree that way. But that's above my comfort zone. So I'm gonna cut it right there at that basically 4 foot mark, and we'll go from there. Now the lean that concerns me the most is the one that goes toward the shop. But that's also gonna dictate where that tree is most likely gonna go. The bigger the lean, the more it dictates. So the other lean that you can't see in this angle, it says it wants to go that way. But if I do it right and use this major lean to my advantage, I should be able to drop this tree where I want it. It's a little bit off my mark. It's my fault when I did my back cut, my wedge cut on the front side of it, face cut, whatever you want to call it. I did that and I aimed it to the right side of that pine tree that I wanted to fall directly on, because I thought the lean of the tree would drag it that way more than it did. Better safe than sorry. I know I missed my mark, so it's not the greatest drop, but we'll go see how far I missed my mark by. It looks like I underestimated the height of this tree, probably by about 8-10 feet. I thought it was probably 10 foot. It would be 10 foot past this tree, little pine tree here, but it's actually probably only past it by about 3 feet and only about 10 feet off. Like I said, that wedge cut, that face cut, that's right where that face cut was designed to make it fall if it was dead straight up and down with no wind. I just thought that the weight hanging that direction would drag it toward the shop, and well, it's down. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Time to get the work going, limb it up. Got some good lumber in there. It's a good sized tree. I'd love to keep this tree if I could have. It's a nice big tree and right in line with the afternoon shade of the summer. Block that door, keep some of the sun, summer sun, from coming in that door and heating the place up. This last windstorm, man, that was a doozy. Got a couple pictures of some trees down the road, snapped them off. Trees this size, third of the way up, just snapped them off. Crazy. They weren't even dead trees, completely live, green trees. So I figured it's just time to be better safe than sorry. Get this thing out of the way. I don't want it falling over on my brand new shop. Don't forget, we have Patreon subscribe star and an Amazon affiliate link if you feel like supporting the channel in any of those 3 ways. Until next time, go make something. What's the matter, huh? What's the matter? Yeah? Is it time to go in? Have I put in my half hour for the day? Done working? Yeah, let's go inside. There goes Loopy. He's gonna go do laps again. Oh, crazy mutt. Let's go inside, guys.